Hi everyone, it's Tony here from the Footy Channel Groundhopper. Today we are now looking at the Isthmian Premier League preview for 25-26 season. Well, hello everybody and welcome to my channel. So we are going to focus on the Isthmian Premier League preview for the new season ahead of 25-26. But before we get into that, if you do enjoy today's show, then please smash the likes. It does help the channel up the search. So follow the show on the sheet there and give it a thumbs up. Also, if you're brand new to the channel, come and hit the subscribe, be part of this great community. Also hit the bell notification, that will let you know when I'm live, have a pre-record or any upcoming shows as well. If you do want to become members, 99p, you can do that clicking the join button. And if you want to make a donation, you can do that in the chat, clicking on the $sign, with all money reinvested in the channel to continue to bring you these great match vlogs. So yes, we are looking ahead to the 25-26 season in the Isthmian Premier League, and it's sure to be an interesting league next season. There's going to be some cracking games in that league. Let's be honest. And this one I think is going to be a very tough league to call, if I'm honest. Don't think it's going to be as easy as people may think it will be. But we will have a look at the teams that's in this league. And I will also come up with my predictions of who I think could win the league, who will end up in the playoffs, and who could be relegated. So stay tuned, and without further ado, let's have a look at the teams in this league. So there we go. So in this league, which is step 3, we have Aveley, Billericay Town, Brentwood Town, Burgess Hill Town, Canvey Island, Carshalton Athletic, Chatham Town, Cheshunt, Chichester Valley, or Chichester Valley, however you pronounce it, Cray Valley, Cray Wanderers, Dartford, Dulwich Hamlet, Folkestone Invicta, #United, Lewis, Potters Bar Town, Ramsgate, St Albans City, Welling United, Whitehawk, and Wingate and Finchley. So as you can see there, Aveley dropped out of National League South after finishing bottom of that table, alongside St Albans City and Welling United, who joined in that league also. Coming up into the Isthmian Premier League was Ramsgate, Burgess Hill Town and Brentwood Town, who won the Isthmian League Division 1 North. So that is the teams in this division. As I say, this is going to be a really, really good league. I think in this league, there's going to be some very interesting games, that's for sure. So who's going to be my tip to go down? Who do I think could make the playoffs? Can I put a surprise in there to make the playoffs? And as I say, we'll have a look through the different predictions, and we'll see who I think, as I say, will be in the relegation, promotion, and playoff zone. So yeah, let's have a look at this now. So as I say, there's some cracking games in this league, and it is going to be a really, really tough league next season, that's for sure. When you look at the promoted teams that have come up, Brentwood Town, Burgess Hill Town, Ramsgate, it's going to be tough for those teams because it's a next step up, and the next level up is always a lot harder. So I'm not 100% sure on a lot of these teams, but we will have a look and we will decide who we think can stay in this league, or who won't stay in this league, and who could be who could be relegated come the end of this season as well. So, right. Okay, so if I have to put a pin on this to see who could go down this season. Right. Oh, well, this is really, really hard, this one. Really, really hard one. Right, who am I going to say is going down this league? For me, I think Ramsgate may be one of the teams. Yeah, so I'm going to say Ramsgate. Unfortunately. Ramsgate. Who else is going to go down? I think Burgess Hill Town could struggle as well. As I say, these are only just my predictions. Who I think. So I'm going to go Burgess Hill Town. I think Dulwich Hamlet could be in trouble this season because they finished just outside the relegation zone last season. So I think Dulwich Hamlet could be that team to go down. And for my fourth pick, who might go down this season, it's tough, this one. I'm going to go Canvey Island. So that's who I'm going to go for. So to get relegated, I've gone Ramsgate, Burgess Hill, Dulwich Hamlet, and Canvey Island. So I am saying Brentwood Town will stay up. I think Brentwood Town will stay up. Very well run club there. They played some good football last season. It will be tough for them. The prediction I'm going to make for Brentwood Town is I think they'll finish just outside the relegation zones, which I think will be a massive achievement for Brentwood, by the way. But I think they'll just have enough just to finish outside the relegation zone, and then they'll kick on the season after. So that's my tip for that one. As I say, very hard this is. It's really, really hard. So to win the league this is going to be a hard one because there's so many good teams in this league, and we know last season it was very, very, very tight at the end of the season where a team went up on goal difference. So this season, I think it's going to be the same. I think it's going to be a really, really tough one. But who's going to go? But who's going to go up automatically? And that is the thing. It's going to be really, really tough. Because obviously Dartford were up there last season, weren't they? So it's a tough one. But I'm going to put in my predictions, who I think will go further, will go into the playoffs. And who I think, as I say, will win the league as well. It's going to be pretty tough. So I'm going to go. Well, I'll tell you in a minute once I go through who I think is going to get in the playoffs. And I'm going to throw a couple of curveballs in this one as well. Who I think will be in the playoffs come the end of the season. As I say, it's a really, really tough league, this one as well. So yeah. Right. So How do we think's going? So this is my pick for the playoffs. See if you agree with this, or you might have your own conclusions. I mean, I could be totally wrong with the relegation zone. It could be totally different to that, but who knows? You just never know in these leagues. They're very tough. So that was obviously to get relegated. Now for the playoffs, I've gone for St Albans, Dartford, # United, and Billericay Town. Billericay were up there last season. Just missed out on promotion by goal difference. So that's who I think will be in the playoffs this season to get the National League South. Do you agree with those playoffs, or do you think it's somebody totally different? Put your comments in the chat. Please get your comments in. Because it'd be nice to know people's different opinions of where they think which team will fit where. Now, to win the league, I've gone with Averley. They came down, they went up, came straight back down, but they'll be better for the experience from the National League South. And I think Averley will be well equipped in this league to win this. Managed by Brett Munyard, who was at Brighton C, then went to Needham Market. Went to Malden, rather. Got replaced at Malden by the manager from Needham Market. And he's assisted by his ex-Brighton C team captain, Adam Bailey-Dennis, who's gone there now. And so, look, it's going to be, that is going to be a great partnership with them two together. But I just think Averley may just have too much for that league next season, and I think Averley will win it and go back up. I'm not going to see how many points because you just don't know. I've been Averley Football Club once when I went there for the cup final between Harlow Town and Hackney Wick, and I've got to say it's a beautiful stadium. If you have never been, go. It's such a beautiful stadium. Very well equipped bar and and food outlets and everything. Absolutely lovely. So for me, Averley, I think, will win the league. So what's your thoughts? Get your thoughts in the comments in the chat. Who's going to win the league? Who's going to be in the playoffs? Who's going to get relegated? Get your thoughts in. As I see, it's not because I'm favouring Brentwood Town. I just think they might just have enough just to stay out the relegation zone. There is going to be some very interesting games in this league. If I put the teams back up on the screen there for you. So, Averley versus # United will be a cracking game as they both share the same stadium. So, # share Averley Stadium. So, that's going to be a cracking game. Averley against Brentwood Town. That will be a cracking game as well. There's going to be some great games in this league. It looks a really, really tough but good league, this one does. Lewis, I need to go and visit their ground. I've been really told their ground's really, really nice, so I need to go and visit Lewis, and I will definitely go to one of their games as well. Billericay Town, that's another ground I've got to go to. That's on my list as well. There's some great games in that league. Absolute fantastic games. It's going to be an interesting season. And again, this is going to be another league that's going to be a one to look out for. And, you just can't wait for the season to start, So, only 2 teams can get out of this league and go to National League South. So let's hope, whoever goes up, may the best team get promoted and may the best team win in the playoffs. And commiserations to anybody who gets relegated. Now, I'm not picking on them teams that I've put in for relegation on purpose because that is what I just think will happen. With those teams will go down. I know it'll be tough for Brentwood, but as I say, they're a very well-run club, and they've got a superb ground as well, by the way. I mean, it's a lovely ground there, Brentwood Town, and I just think they just might have enough just to stay up, because the manager, Keith Rowland, used to be manager of Averley, so he knows that league. So I think his experience, so I think Keith's experience will come in really handy there. And I think that will be a good thing to keep Brentwood in that league. And even if they just scrape it and stay in that league, it doesn't matter as long as they stay up. Because then the season after, they can then kick on. So that's how I look at that. But then, who knows? Brentwood could end up finishing in the playoffs. Nobody knows. Do you know what I mean? That's the beauty of these leagues. You just can't predict how they're gonna turn out. But that is my predictions. As I say, get your thoughts in the chat. But that is my predictions, and can't wait for the 25-26 season to start. So many games to go to. I'm going to be knackered by the end of the bloody season, I tell you. But do you know what? It's going to be absolutely worth it. And I reckon it'll be 3 figures that I'll be going to in games this season. It'll be well over 100 games. If I can do 42 games between November and May, then how many will I do on a full season? And I'm doing some pre-season friendlies as well. So look, it's going to be a cracking season next season, and really can't wait for it. But anyway, I will leave you with that one now. That's my thoughts for that. But as I say, we'll go back through the formalities. If you have enjoyed this show, then please smash the thumbs up. It does help the channel up the search, and it means new viewers find it more easily. Also, if you're brand new to the channel, come and smash the subscribe, be part of this great community. Also hit the bell notification. That will let you know when I'm live, have a pre-record, or any upcoming shows as well. So yeah, so that is my tips for next season, and there'll be more to come out. I'll be doing other non-league previews from different leagues as well, so catch up with them as well. This is going to be a mini series going on for a little while, and I hope you've enjoyed them. But until then, enjoy your day, whatever you're doing, and as I always say, thank you for watching, and see you on the next one.